and welcome back to the channel. Today video is going to be a review on James Bourne's album Safe Journey Home. So just tell you a bit of background about him and then go on what I thought on the album and checklist. So James Bourne of course is born third in an amazing band called Busted, which I absolutely love. Busted always create amazing pop, rock, like 80s, any kind of style music they do. And when they split up they were getting gutted. I was like sad about them. Then we had Son of Dork, which was an amazing band. I still got the album. Kinda gutted not hear any more music on, like wish, but hey ho. And then James was in another band called Call Me My 18th Ollie Kinsey. He was in the band with his other brother Chris Bourne called The Bourne Insanity. Then James did his own solo music. So I thought this was actually his first Safe Journey Home was like his first debut album, but it's kinda not, because where is it? Just check my notes. Yeah. After the split of Son of Dork, he did his own solo career. So it's under the name Future Boy, and like the music spread from his favourite movie, Back to the Future. And then of course we had Busted, so like they had James and Matt together with Busted and McFly, and that was like amazing. Like two of my favourite bands, like feeling like young again, like when I first seen McFly and Busted together. He was an amazing songwriter. So of course he's majorly the Busted's, like 2 albums with Matt and Charlie, and Tom Fletcher from McFly, because that's how James wrote some songs with McFly of course, on Room in the Third Floor, Wonderland, Motion Ocean and Radioactive. He's written for other artists and bands, so Melanie C, who he wrote Eminem on a full show This Is Time. Just think what artists he wrote for. It was like a British TV drama called Tanner High, so he wrote music for that. He wrote for an Irish actor singer, I think it's Ian, or I don't know, Ian Quinn's debut song 28,000 Friends. He's co-wrote the Saturday song Forever's Over, which I absolutely love that song, it's just an amazing song. He's collaborated with Leon G. Thomas III to write the song Please Don't Change Your Mind. Of course he's written songs for of course when I met Busted, Bamps, 5 Seconds of Summer, which includes the song Daylight, 5 Seconds of Summer, which he co-wrote with his brother Chris Bourne, and he did musical theatre. So he did Roosevelt the musical, that was in 2009. So him and his friend Elliot Davis written a musical based on Son of Dork album Welcome to Roosevelt, so that's how the musical was called, Roosevelt. Out of Here musical 2011 with musical theatre opened again. Bourne and Davis to write new original musical called Out There, first presented to workshop presentation to small theatre West London. The musical is set in the fiction town of Hope, Texas, and follows the story of Logan Carter, who was on the run from his hometown near Detroit after committing a minor felony. Another musical he did, Murder at the Gates, 2013. The musical set Bourne's working with Spring Awakening writer Stephen Sater, who has penned with the book and lyrics for the musical. Murder Gates is set on a posh gated community in a manner where a costume birthday party is being held for a murder mystery play, but the play becomes her life. And of course Busted's not split up, which is kinda good. I'm kinda happy that's still there, but they're just doing like their own things at the moment, but you know, one day in life we'll go getting new music again from Busted again soon, but they're just doing their own thing. And that's been a bit of an introduction, just talking about him in case you didn't know. So now we go on to his album, Safe Journey Home. So there's 10 songs on the album. There's 3 songs that I've already heard before, which I will talk a wee bit about it, but I'll just tell you when it comes to it. So the first track on the album is Everyone Is My Friend, which I've already heard this one because this was the first song that James released. I've already done a review of it, but I'll just tell you what I thought of it, just like summary brief in case you've not seen that review, but I'll put it in the description if you want to watch it. So Everyone Was Friends, just amazing song, it goes well with the album. I feel happy, it's like acoustic, it's not like stuff which probably used to like do like pop, rock, electric, 80s kind of vibes to it, but it's kind of like at the start of it it's like 80s kind of vibes to it, but I do love the song. So the second song is Drive, and it's giving like acoustic, country vibes to it. It's so different and I absolutely love the song. I think this is like one of my favourite songs on Safe Journey Home, and James has actually just released his first music video to this Drive, and I absolutely love this music video. It goes well with the song. It's filmed in America, so he's like driving like, is it, I don't know how to say it in American, gas station, petrol station, whatever it is, and he's like driving to places in America. You see him on a show and he's like dancing, just being his own personality, and it goes with the song. And I'll put it in the description if you want to watch him video to Drive. And James has said that there's going to be other music videos coming out, so to Batman's House, and I think it's Time Kills All, I think, because he's mentioned something on Twitter when he's bringing out the Drive music video. So the third track is Unknown. So it's like being famous, it's like in the music industry, it's like dead personal, it's like so different to anything he's released before. But his voice is so like, what is it? It's like a raspy tone to his voice, but like being personal, like why do you want to be famous and getting lost and like the highs and lows, like the music industry and being famous, which is probably like his personal thing, like in his life, you know what I mean? But or people thinking, why do you want to be this famous even though you just want to bring out your own stuff and just instead of just being like famous and all that kind of stuff, if I'm making sense. The fourth song is These Streets Knew Me Well. I love the song, it's so different, like most of the songs in this album, like acoustic, it's like, and it's just showing off how like his voice, and it's like guitar, and it's like, it's different styles in the music, it's not just like the stuff we probably know from, like the pop and the rock and other stuff, but it's kind of refreshing to hear, which kind of good does. But he's an amazing songwriter. But I do love this song and I just love listening to it. I never get like any songs like bad so far, like kind of good. What have I put in my notes? So it's like a pop, catchy, there's like guitar, tambourine in the song, and there's a bit of drums as well. And I just think it's a really good song and I just love listening to it. So track 5 is Language, so it's kind of like pop, rock, and James Bourne's is amazing. Even though if this song wasn't on like his album, I think this song would have been ideal like from like Busted or McFly, or maybe Bamp's album maybe, because it's like pop rock, but it's just such a good song and I absolutely love it. So track 6 is Beatles, and I've heard the song and I put my view in the description. It's not my favourite song to be honest on this album, but it's still like growing, I mean, even though I wouldn't like skip, but I still listen to it, but it's like being like talking about the Beatles and all that, and he's never met them, and he does mention about them, like their names, like from the Beatles as well. I think it's maybe like inspiration, maybe like their idols or something like that, because it's like talking about the band Beatles, not just like the insects. So track 7 is Batman's House. I absolutely love the song. I think this is another favourite on the album, and it's kind of ballad, and it shows with his voice. So it's like ballad, it's emotional, it's like violins, drums, guitars in the song. His voice is so amazing. I get goosebumps, and I think it's just, this is like another side to him. It's like, I wouldn't think you get like emotional side, and it's like him talking about like even like experience or what he's been through or where it is. Because when I first seen it, I thought, is this song about talking about like Batman's, of course, like Batman superheroes like his, but it's not at all, even though like from the title. But I just love the song, and it's so different to anything that he's released before, even though you wouldn't expect this from James Bourne. And I just love the song. It's one of my favourites on the album. So track 8, 10 Kills Us All. So it's acoustic, emotional song, and it's a bit of rock in it. Just think. I think there's country in this one. There's one of the songs on the album that's given like a bit of country, like Johnny. No, I'm not going to mention. There's like country vibes to it as well, like, so they can like acoustic, country. It's of course there's a bit of pop and rock in some of the songs as well that you both probably used to like from James Bourne listening, but I just love so far that it's different kind of sounds and genres of music, and it's not just like the one maybe still we're probably used to James Bourne listening, but I just love the song so far. So track 9 is Somebody Else's Problems, and what have I just put in it? Beautiful emotional song, and his voice is amazing, even though when it gets to like there's like a long note in the song, and it's like, oh, I love it to bits, and it's just a really good song to listen to. Track 10 is Safe Journey Home, of course the title of the album, and when I first seen that on the track list I thought, that's a bit weird, because usually sometimes when you've got like maybe like the same title song on the album title, maybe like the top of the album, maybe like in the beginning or middle of them, but it's kind of weird to have it at the end of the album, but it kind of makes sense why. It's given like pop, it's like rock. I just love it. It's one of my favourite songs, and it's at the end of the song it's like a bit reminds me of Busty's song Air Hostess, even though the bit at the time like the air hostess like telling him to board the flight, but of course it's like at the end of this album, which I kind of get why the main title of the album, Safe Journey Home, with this song's one of the last song on the album, because it's like end of the album, bye. But when I'm hearing that bit with the Tanner bit where the air hostess, and she's like saying him, James Bourne, you've boarded this flight, but it's giving like busted song to air hostess, giving that reminisce. But I just love that song. But I've got a review from Safe Journey Home, Everybody Is My Friend, and the Beatles, which be like description, and I put the music video to Drive if you want to watch it. But what I thought of James Bourne's album Safe Journey Home, it's amazing. It's so different. I did not expect it, even though what I thought it was going to be sounding like, even though from the 3 songs we got, for Everybody's My Friend, the Beatles and Safe Journey Home, they were each different. And when I first heard this album, I was kind of surprised, and it's like, okay, this is different sound of music and style that he's done, but I do love it. All the songs are amazing, even though there's one song on the album, of course, the Beatles, it's not my favourite, but I'll still listen to it, but it's still growing on me. but I just love the song, and I think whenever things get back to normal, or hoping we get to be a bit more concerts, and if he does like a UK tour, I think it'd be amazing to hear these songs live, because they sound like amazing, and I'm not getting fed up like listening. So if I'd have to pick my favourites on the album, I'd say Everyone Is My Friend, Drive, Language, Batman's House, and pick one more. Safe Journey Home. But I just love the rest of them, and if you want to have a listen to it, then go ahead. It's on Spotify, so that's how I've been listening to it, because I can't go and buy it because back in lockdown. So I was looking forward to buying the album, but lockdown's happened, so I can't get that. So of course you can listen on Spotify, you can buy it on iTunes, you can buy it on Amazon, H&B, anyway people to buy the album, but I actually listen to it on Spotify at the moment. But it is an album, and it's just a really good album, just showing off his boys. He's an amazing songwriter. All the songs go together in the album, and I just love that he's trying different styles, gender music and styles, and it's not just the usual like busty kind of sound like used to like pop, rock, and like other albums that are in the past, like 80s, electric. It's just so different, and I just love listening to it. So in a minute, but I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Give it a thumbs up if you do. I'm noticing like a large number of people who watch my videos who are not subscribed to the channel, so if you're enjoying watching these videos, this video and my other videos on my channel, then please press the subscribe button if you want to, if you're really enjoying watching my videos. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you much to liking, subscribing, commenting, watching my videos. Thank you much for doing that. Press the bell because that'll give you more notifications again when I upload again, which I do have about maybe 2 or 3 videos before 2020 is done, which is not long to go, which is kind of crazy, but of course 2020 has been rubbish year, but cannot wait to get over with 2020 and hoping 2021 is going to be a better year. So I think the other 2 videos might get uploaded before New Year. Yeah, both the other 2 get filmed and uploaded on New Year's the 31st. I always get confused with things. It's like New Year's. And just because I'm confused with so much things at the moment. Aye, New Year's Eve. The 2 other ones I'm making them uploading, because I do have like other ideas, but I think I'll just leave them till in 2021, because I can't think of other ideas. Just I don't even know at the moment, but hey, I'll come up with something. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon when I upload the video. Thank you for watching, and bye.